Guys, welcome back to my channel. Finally, we are back because we're bored. We're in quarantine right now. It is coronavirus, COVID-19 or whatever, 2020. We aren't in quarantine, so we are bored. We're gonna make a video, we're gonna record, and we're gonna entertain. You know what I mean? I didn't just want to do a typical Q&A, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a get ready with me kind of frequently asked questions about my boobies. So let's just go ahead and get ready while we're answering some questions, since y'all want to be nosy. I mean, I'm just kidding. Y'all don't want to be nosy because I asked y'all to ask me questions, so it's 50-50, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do something very simple, you know, like a very everyday. I mean, I'm just in quarantine. I'm just gonna be at home. Self-quarantine, by the way. Self-quarantine. Let's get that clear. I'm in self-quarantine, so I'm not gonna be going out or anything. I'm just gonna be home. I'm not even gonna wear lashes. I'm probably just gonna put mascara on. Oh, hey, that G1 asked, do you plan on getting more surgeries? At the moment, I'm okay with just my boobs. Like, honestly, that's all I ever wanted. I'm such a petite person that if I wanted to get a BBL, that just wouldn't work out because I don't have the fat for it, you know? If I wanted to get lipo, I don't have the fat for it. I wish I did because I want to be just at least a little bit more thick, or at least a little bit more chunky or something, but no, we're a petites over here. If I was, hopefully I do have kids in the future, and if I was to my body completely changed and I am super unhappy with what I am looking like, I would get a mommy makeover for sure. If I am not happy with my if I'm not happy with my body, I would for sure, no doubt about it, I would go for it. And with my boob job, I do have to get them replaced every 10 years, so in the future that would be another surgery. So do I plan on getting more surgeries? Yes, I'm gonna get my boobs not redone but replaced every 10 years. And if I have kids and my body just completely fucks up, I would get a mommy makeover for sure. Princess Rosalinda said, were you scared of the consequences of going under surgery? The consequences of getting surgery, any kind of surgery, even if it's medical or if it's cosmetic, there is a bunch of consequences when it comes to surgery, especially when it comes to anesthesia. I was 100% scared of anesthesia because I've never had anything done before. My wisdom teeth, they've never bothered me, so I've never taken them out. I was so scared. But before I did my boob job, I watched a ton of vlogs, a ton of girls that have done their boobs before. Obviously some had bad experiences and some had very good experiences, but I went with a positive mind. I was very optimistic, honestly blocked out any kind of negativity, anybody that would be like, no, you don't need it and this and that, it's so scary, do you know what can happen? Blocked, bitch, bye. Because I want nothing but positivity around me while I'm going through this. I wanted nothing but positivity around me, so I blocked all of the haters. No, they weren't haters, they were just trying to, they were trying to take care of me, but it's okay. I can take care of myself. I know what I'm getting into. If you are very scared, I would say do it until your mind thinks it's the right time, or just don't do it if you're thinking negative, because negative vibes can come off, and you don't want to bring negative vibes when you're going to an OR, when somebody's putting you to sleep. That is just crazy. Oh, she also said, if it was something other women wanted to do, would you recommend it? 100% I would recommend it if you're doing it for yourself. Only if you're doing it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. I mean, come on. Who is doing stuff for other people nowadays? Really, honestly, if you want to enhance your body, make it a little bit, tweak it a little bit better, make yourself a little bit prettier, go ahead, do it. Not that I'm promoting plastic surgery. If you want to do it, if you think it's okay, go ahead. If you don't promote plastic surgery and you're 100% against it, then don't do it, girl. You don't need to. It's okay, it's your body. But if other people that want to get surgeries, leave them alone, let them be, and do it, girl. If you got the money for it, do it. If you don't, then shit, do it on payment plans. Noemi Olvera said, do you feel more confident now? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can go out with just like a tank top, no bra. My boobs are perky, pretty up there. The only thing is that I nip so much now. Like my nipples are nipping all of the time. All of the time, like 24/7. Like just trying on new shirts, it's so much fun now, because before I was like, ugh, I cannot fill in this dress, I cannot fill in this shirt. I mean, I was already confident. My boobs didn't make me insecure or anything. Like if you see my pictures, I would post pictures with my like flat chested, no bra, just a shirt. I didn't care. Like I didn't care. But when it came to dresses or like something that I wanted to show off my boobs, that's when I was like, I wish I had a little something there, you know? It wasn't an insecurity, it was just something that I wanted to enhance myself. Like I wasn't sad, I wasn't like, ooh, like let me cover myself because I have really small chichis. No, I was okay with having flat titties. Like it was fine. Like if I was to go back, if I didn't have the money, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, just any kind of enhancement will make you 100% 10 times more confident. Oh, she also said, does your back hurt already? No, the only time my back hurts is when I stand for way too long, and that's my lower back. It hasn't happened to me, hopefully, crossing my fingers it doesn't happen in the future, because I mean they're not that big. I don't think my boobs would hurt because they're not that big. It's not something like super heavy that I'm like it's so heavy. Like no, they're not heavy. They're part of my body now. I don't even feel them anymore. She also asked the price. This was a very common question actually. Everybody wanted to know how much I paid, and I don't mind. I told a few girls when they asked me on Snapchat. If you don't have me on Snapchat, by the way, you should follow me, because I honestly post every day. If you want to be nosy and all of the funny stupid shit that I post on there, follow me on Snapchat. I'm very active on there, surprisingly. So I paid $7,900, and you have to do a $500 deposit. Where I went, that's where I went. I'm pretty sure other plastic surgeons do a deposit, because why would you not do a deposit to reserve the OR or like the surgeon, you know? $500 deposit as soon as you sign or reserve your date. Some part of the money, it was like $2,000, went towards the OR, and some part of the money went to the surgeon. So it wasn't like $7,900 to him. It was like parts for, you know, the OR, reserving the 1 hour, reserving him, reserving the date. And yeah, by the way, I don't think anybody, well, the videos that I watched before, like boob job videos, nobody really mentioned that you have to pay your prescriptions. I thought, like when I was watching the videos, I thought the prescriptions came like from the surgeon, but no, you have to go to like your local pharmacy, your local Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, wherever you have, you know, a pharmacy, or like your pharmacist or whatever. He did provide some of the vitamins that you have to take 3 weeks prior to the surgery. He provided that, and he provided my surgical bra and the bio cream that you have to put on your scars whenever you're recovering, like 3 weeks after, I think. When it came to prescriptions, like your hydrocodone or your, I forgot what the other ones are called, all of that you have to purchase yourself with your pharmacist. But I paid like $50. I thought it was gonna be more. She told me it wasn't gonna be more than $100. I guess it just depends on your pharmacist, I don't know, but I paid like $40 to $50. They did miss one pill, so I had to go back and pay like $2 more, so it's probably like $52, $53. It wasn't expensive at all. Just be prepared that you don't only have to pay for the surgery, you also have to pay for your pills if they don't provide it. Brows are on. I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of eyeshadow, just a very small amount. So are the scars noticeable? So my surgery was under the muscle and under my boob crease. So it's under the muscle, under my boob crease, and it's honestly, it's kind of visible because I did put my scar cream, like my bio cream, but I didn't put the scar away, which takes away the darkness of the boob of the scar. I did read on the paper that like darker skinned people, like a little tanner skinned people, do get their scars a little bit darker. My scar is kind of noticeable. I'll show you really quick. Let me not flash. see, it's a little bit dark, but that's because I didn't put my scar away. That little cream, I mean that little patch that you put so the scar will go away, you still are able to do it even after the surgery or even after a couple of months. So I will purchase it eventually. I'm not sure why I didn't buy it. I think just like time passed and I'm like, damn, my scars are dark. And I don't mind having the scars. It's okay, embrace it. You have to have some kind of scar. You know, you did a big procedure, you're gonna have some kind of scar. What was Tito's reaction? I bet he was scared of the procedure. I bet he was more scared of the procedure than you, LOL. So Tito's my boyfriend, Thomas. They call him Tito, the family call him Tito. So I had told him that I was gonna go for a consultation very randomly because it was a very random day. I was like, I'm just gonna go for this consultation. I booked it. 2 weeks later, I had the consultation and I told my boyfriend like, hey, I'm going for this consultation for my boob job. He always knew I wanted a boob job. Like, he's been knowing probably since like I met him. He always knew I wanted a boob job. He was okay with my like little titties. I told him and he was like, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. I've been wanting this forever, so I might as well just go for the consultation. And if I like the surgeon, then I'll go ahead and go for it. I went for the consultation. They made me feel super comfortable. Like, that surgeon and their nurses or their receptionist, his staff, everybody, they're super nice. So they made me feel very comfortable. I went ahead and booked the appointment. So my appointment was 3 weeks after my consultation for my surgery. I told my boyfriend, I was like, I booked the surgery. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I booked the surgery. Like, I'm getting it before New Year's. And he's like, you're crazy. That's all he told me. He's like, you're crazy. And I'm like, I know, but I want it. I've been wanting it, so I might as well just go for it. So let's go to the next question. I'm gonna put just a little tiny bit of like brown under my, like around my lash line, just so that my lashes could look a little bit fuller, a little bit thicker when I put mascara on. Catherine 26 asked, what size did you get? Size, honestly, I don't think it matters if you ask somebody like what size did you get. If you're thinking of getting the same size they did, it's gonna look completely different on your body. So don't go off of somebody's size, but go off of somebody's figure. I am 5'1", 5'0" to 5'1" on a good day. I weighed about 110 if I am not working out and I'm not eating right. And if I'm working out, I'm eating good, I'm bulking, I will be 116 pounds. I'm very petite. I'm a very small person, very narrow. My shoulders are not that wide, and he did say that one of my ribs poked out a little bit more than the other one. So this boob is just a tiny bit, little bit bigger than this one, and it was always like that naturally because my rib naturally pokes out more than this one. They go like in a triangle. My ribs is really weird. And before booking the surgery, he did like see how my boobs looked. He like told me and marked me, and he was like, this is how they're gonna look, or this and that. So we settled for 175 cc's, and he was like, we can go up to 400 cc's. I told him to do something natural, but just a tiny bit more bigger than natural, like not something crazy, but I don't want natural. Like, why would I get a surgery if I want something natural and like small? I was like, go a little bit bigger than natural, but not something crazy. So he told me he balanced it off with my butt, my hips, and he measured all of that. So we went with 375 cc's, and I love the size. I would have not had gone any bigger. I would have definitely not got any smaller, because this is just perfect. I think it's perfect for my body. So our Marine 24 said, how bad is the pain? 1 through 10, I would say it's like a 5. I don't think it was bad at all. The only thing I would rate a 10, past a 10, was the constipation. If you saw my boob vlog, like the recovery vlog, bitch, the constipation was on another level. It was on another level. It was too much. The surgery, 0. I didn't feel no pain at all because you have the anesthesia. Right after the surgery, you don't feel any kind of pain. 2 days later, I still didn't feel any pain. I started feeling the pain once it came to the pooping, when I needed to poop and I couldn't poop. That was the pain. Is there anything about the whole experience you didn't expect? The only thing I didn't expect was the constipation. For sure, 100%. I didn't expect the constipation. I also didn't expect the pain of my nipples. About my nipples, they did tell me my nipples get either sensitive, you lose a little bit of like sensitivity because of like the surgery. Either you don't feel the nipples or they get super hypersensitive. And guess what happened to me? Of course, they got super hypersensitive. I thought my boobs were gonna go numb. I thought my nipples was gonna go numb. I was like, okay, like I'm expecting to not feel the nipples, but girl, let me tell you, when it came to week number 3 and 4, that whole week, I could not touch my nipples because they hurt. They felt like they were gonna fall off. It was so painful, super painful. That and the pooping were the only painful thing about the surgery. But now they're completely fine. Like I don't mind. Like they're okay. I could touch them, but I could not even touch them back then. I had to put lotion so that the nipple would stick to my shirt and it wouldn't move, because if my shirt moved and it moved my nipple, it was over. My nipples felt like they were falling off. It was so bad. That was one thing I didn't expect for sure. So I'm gonna finish my face. I'm gonna answer a couple of questions and then I'm gonna show you my boobs at the end of the video. Hopefully you guys are entertained. I don't know, I'm sorry if this is not helpful at all, but let me finish my face and I'll be right back. Did your nipples stretch out a lot? I honestly don't think my nipples stretched out as much. I thought they were because, you know, something is going over your boob. I thought they were going to stretch, but no, they didn't. I didn't get any stretch marks because I'm a very small person. I thought since my boobs were going to be stretching, I thought I was going to have stretch marks, but no, I don't have any stretch marks. My nipples didn't stretch out as much. Even though they were super sensitive, they didn't stretch out at all. Honestly, at all. So the doctor that I went to is called My Body Surgeon on Instagram. Super nice guy. I loved him. It was a very easy procedure. Thanks to him, my recovery was amazing. His name is My Body Surgeon on Instagram, and I think if you want to look for the website, it's www.mybodysurgeon.com, and his name is Dr. Damn, I never know how to pronounce his name. It's so hard. Let me Google it. Gwen. Dr. Gwen. There you go, Dr. Gwen. Okay, so I went to Dr. Gwen, and very easy procedure. I love his staff, everything amazing. 10 out of 10, recommend. She also asked where I did it. So I live in Houston, Texas, and his practice, his surgery location is in Sugar Land, Texas. So it was like an hour away from me, almost an hour, 40 minutes away from me. I didn't have to stay for aftercare or like the surgery afterwards since I live in Texas. I came back home after I woke up from my surgery. What size and what implants did you get? I don't think I mentioned. So there's saline and silicone. I got silicone, 375 cc's of teardrop gummy bear silicone. So teardrop gummy bear is the new kind of like silicone that's out there. Supposedly it's gonna be a little bit more safer than like the regular silicone because it doesn't burst out of the bubble. It would just stay in place. If it does burst, like it's not gonna leak out of your body. It's a little bit more expensive, but if it's safer, I'd rather go that route if I'm gonna put it into my body. A little bit more natural as well. There's the round silicone, which you're obviously gonna see like the roundness on top of like your chest, but the teardrop is a little bit more natural, like not a saggy titty, but like it mimics like a, you know, like a regular teardrop boob. Super natural and pretty. I loved it. Size before and now. I was probably a negative A girl. I think I was a 32 or 34A. If not, I was 32 or 34B, because I did have some boob. Like I had something. I wasn't like completely flat chested. I had a little bit of boob, you know, something to grab on, but it just didn't feel like, it didn't fill up my dresses. I wanted it to fill my dresses and look pretty and look, you know, out there. If you have any more questions, do leave them down below in the comments and I will answer it for you. Of course, I always answer all of the questions that you guys ask me. So that's it for now. Oh, let me show you my boobs, girl. I almost forgot. Oh my god, the important part. What are you here for? To see my boobs? Duh. So like I said, I'm always nipping, so This is what they look like from the side. This is a little bit tilted, and this is from like the front profile, and my other side. This bra has like no cushion at all. It's completely paddless, and it's just like I use it as a sports bra. But yeah, this is what it looks like. If I don't know how to insert a picture of like how my boobs looked before, let me just show you right now, because I might as well if I don't know how to put the picture. This is what my chest looked like before the surgery. It was very flat, not cute. I mean, I was okay with it. I used to wear this bikini all the time because I loved this bikini. This is what it looked like. Nothing bad, honestly. I was okay with my boobs. I just wanted a little something more. And if I was to wear a bikini, this is what they would look like. And then the bra that I wore in that picture, like, it doesn't even fit me anymore. It's just way too big. I mean, way too small. And I don't mind it. Okay, girl. Ooh. 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 I could probably wear it like this. That's kind of cute. But then you can see my scar. I mean, not really. You can't really see them. But I'm still wearing this shirt because, like, I'm too lazy to take it off. But I could probably wear it like this. That's kind of cute. A little bit of under boob moment. Super cute. My hair's a mess now because, like, I tried on so many bras right now and none of them even fit. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for being patient with this video. Like, it's been 3 months already after my surgery, and I promised you guys to make a Q&A, and I'm barely making it, so I'm sorry for the hardiness. I'm going to try to be better about this. I'm going to try to be better. I don't promise anything, but I'm gonna try. Thank you for watching. With this coronavirus going on, I hope everybody's safe. Stay home. I'm at home. Self-quarantine myself. I only go to the grocery store if I need to. Only if I need to. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. My prayers are going to everybody. Have fun at home, you know? It's just so boring to be home. Don't forget to sanitize. Don't forget to wash your hands. Don't be touching your face. And stay 6 feet apart from everybody. If somebody gets close to you, be like, can you step away, please? Like, anyways. Ugh. Let me find out I got the virus, girl, because I will literally shower in hand sanitizer. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.